Okay, hi, my name is Ellie Stone and I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro to edit a video for a project. So I am going to show you a few tricks that I used to enhance your video editing skills. Okay, so I took a random video of just the lockers at my school right here just for an example. And you're just gonna, oh, actually you don't do that, but maybe, I don't really know. Yep, you're just gonna put it right there. Okay. You're gonna change sequence settings just so it aligns up better and such. Oh, I know why this is so big. Probably should make it fit to your screen so you can see it. I was using a Big Mac, so a Big Mac. Anyway. Okay, so take this, and you're probably going to want to move it to the start so you don't have any blank space, okay? And this thing shows you where in the video you are when you're editing it. So I'm just going to play it through, and we're just going to see what we have to work with.
You want me to have him do something?
They're working right now. Oh. Did she call you? Okay, got it.
Okay, so now that I've seen it, I know I definitely want to cut some parts out. So you might ask yourself, how do you cut things out of this video? You take this nice little tool right here. It's a razor tool, and it cuts things. And well, basically it splits the video so that you can then click on segments of the video and delete it, you know, different segments. So I'm gonna find out where I want to start my first cut. Definitely don't want me in there, so we'll cut it right there. So then I just put it right where that line is. Then you can click the selection tool on the toolbar, click the center of the video, and it'll select, when you divide it, it divides the audio and the video, so it selects it all, so you delete all of it. That way you don't have too much video, not enough sound, whatever the situation is. So then you just delete, and it's gone. Okay, then you can watch it, make sure it worked, and it did. Awesome. Okay, now let's see. I definitely want to cut out some of this. Like, let's say I want to cut this whole section of where you see the doors out. I will start right before you see the door. So maybe you can even use your arrow keys to more finely adjust the video. Like, I want it right there. Razor tool again. You click it right there. You might want to play it so that you see right where it ends. And arrow over to get more accurate. Click it right on the line. Selection tool, select, delete. And then when you have the selection tool, you'll see these red arrows pop up. This means you can basically expands the clip, and it kind of throws it off a little bit, and I don't really enjoy it. So, you know, play with that if you feel like you need to expand it over instead of just clicking the center and moving it. Another thing, well, first let's watch to make sure that it worked. Yep, perfect. Okay, another thing you can do is you can take this, drag it over the video, and you can see in the screen where you will be covering up. It shows you where you'll cover up. You'll move it, and it basically deletes it for you. It just puts that right over there. So, yep, Just makes it shorter, makes it so you don't have to delete it. And then we move it back, and it, as you can see, is no longer there. So we're just gonna put that back there. Okay. You know, this is a lot of blank space right there. I'm gonna want to put some words on the screen. So we go to title, new title. Default still means the words will just pop up, stay still, won't do anything. Default roll, they'll pop up but roll, like they'll move. Crawl, I don't really know how to describe this, but it crawls, let's just say. How about we do crawl? Alright, that's gonna be example. And this doesn't make a difference what you name it, it'll just show up over here as that name. So it's not like these are the words on the screen. Okay. So now we have this type tool selected. Click where you want to type at. We're going to write example. And then click the arrow selection tool again to move it around in case you didn't like where it was. Or this is a lot easier to adjust the size. Otherwise you can adjust them here or over here. But I find it easier just to adjust it this way. Okay, you select the whole thing, and you can, come over here, you can change the font family, but it's easier just to come over here. I'm gonna do this one. Okay, and over here, fill type solid. That means inside here is solid, so you can change that to different things if you want. Eliminate means it won't be there at all, it'll just be the outer black part. For color means that 4 different colors will mesh in it to do, but we'll do that. But if you were to do solid, you would just click this area right here to change the color to whatever you wanted. Otherwise, you could do this, and if, let's say I wanted it to match one of these background things, then that's what that would do. But we're going to do the 4 color just to have more fun. Okay, so you select the corner you want to change the color for. I'm going to do kind of a mint-ish color. Okay. Select another corner. Okay. Let's do a white. Like a cream. And maybe pink. Alright. Click the selection tool again. Then if you do this by accident, just delete those. Alright, so I can move it right there. That's where I want it. You just exit out and it will pop up right down here. And as you can see, if I hover over it, it does what it will do. It rolls. Alright, then you choose where you want it to be located. I want mine in this blank area right here. Then you drag the thing, the little clip, right next to there. And this, the red arrow tool will come in handy if you only want the words to be in a certain space in your video. So let's just see how it looks. I do not want that to be over the doors, so I'm going to make sure the selection tool is selected, and I'm going to move it over. Then we can see where the doors start, and possibly shorten the clip, just like this. Okay. Good enough. What else there is? Oh yeah, I cut some. That's all the handy tricks I learned so far with this program. So have fun, kids.